Yo guys, so welcome back to another video. Now I was going to film a video on how I like clean trainers up, like specifically with like loads of details and blah blah blah, and walk you through it, but it's really been raining today, so I haven't had a chance to actually clean any trainers. But we're going to do a video on exactly what to be buying to resell in 2026, because the year's coming to an end now. It's pretty much Christmas time. It's like the 21st of December or something recording this, and we have a huge bag of parcels to open, so I thought we'd do a live open. As I've explained before, I buy 10 pairs of trainers every single day, upload 10 pairs of trainers every single day. Also, some days it's different because, like, if you buy 10 pairs of trainers in one day, someone might ship that day, someone might not ship till the next day. So shipping for, so like some days you might have 15 parcels, next days you might only have 5. It kind of like overlaps, and obviously sometimes people don't actually send the parcels, which is really irritating. Like, if you're selling something on VINTED, please ship the parcel that's been bought, yeah? On average, I try and do 10 a day. So in here I have, I think 11 parcels, which is a day's work. I've collected all of these. Actually, funnily enough, yesterday, I've had a bit of a day off today, so I haven't actually gone to pick up any. But yeah, I'm going to open all these parcels live and show you exactly what I've got, how much I think they'll sell for, how much I bought them for, and I'll do like a little profit counter below to work out on a day, once they sell, how much profit I would have made today on what I've bought and when, and what ones, like, I'll show you like the conditions, and we'll just talk about everything that I am reselling. So first package, by the way, these are all trainers, okay? Well, there might be one clothing item, but at the minute I'm heavily focused on trainers because I'm very, very more experienced in trainers now. I'm like where I've been doing it for like a few months now. I know exactly what trainers sell for and how much they sell for, and yada yada yada. Anyway, so first pair, we got a nice pair of Nike Air Max in Vigors, which are really nice trainers, actually. I've actually sold quite a lot of these. These are a really good seller for me. These are in a UK 9 as well. You're looking at a good 30 to 35. Probably, these are in really good condition, by the way. I need a little bit of scrub on the bottom. But you're looking at, I sold a brand new pair the other day for 40. So pre-owned, you're probably looking at 30 to, you could probably push 35 in a bigger size. And most of these trainers I would have bought for £14 or less all in, because like I said before, I've mentioned the monitor so many times. Comment resell if you want to be involved in that. I'll send you a message on Instagram. Actually, comment resell and put your Instagram handle in the comment section, and I'll DM you all about that if you want to get involved. But anyway, on the VINTED monitor, I've got a thing set up where anything that gets listed for £10 or less pings through to me, because I feel like if I'm buying trainers for £10 or less, I might not get as good ones, because obviously some running trainers sell for like 60 but might get listed for 30. You're still making money, but at the moment in time where I'm buying 10 pairs every single day, I'm scaling up. I just want to buy like £10 or less, but obviously with delivery fees they come to 14. So every single pair right now is at least £14 or less. I'll put the exact price I paid for. Anyway, so yeah, nice pair there in a black size 9. Again, gonna sell really nicely. Some of you watching this might be like, oh, why are you telling everyone like exactly what you buy? Do you know how many pairs of shoes get listed every single day on VINTED? Like, in the UK, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like 100,000, maybe that's a bit extreme. A good 20,000 shoes get listed every single day. So there's plenty to go around. So we've got here a nice pair of triple black Vapor Max Fly Knits. These are a really good seller because, I mean, these are a UK size 6, so a little bit on the rough side of like things. Like, the thing is as well with size 6s and size 5s, always list as a men's shoe, because the thing is with Nike trainers, unless they're really specific women's shoes, like most like generic trainers like Air Max, Air Force, P6000s, they're not women's or men's, they're just unisex, but like Nike like to list them as women's or men's, but they are general unisex. It's mainly the sizes if they're women's or men's. Like anything below a size 7, I believe, is a women's, up to size 6 is it, or 6.5, which is annoying because I'm a size 7, and they're obviously a little bit cheaper. But these are a UK size 6, but I'll be listing these as a men's, and I always put in the description like Nike, whatever the size is, unisex. But yeah, so this is a men's triple black Vapor Max. Again, these would have been £200 brand new. Like, I used to have a pair with like little multicolored bits in. I still do have them somewhere. I don't really wear them, but yeah, again, you're looking at probably a good £40 for Vapor Max Fly Knits like this, in a really good condition. Like, a little bit dirty at the bottom. As soon as you get some soap and a scrub on there, they'll come out really nice. So yeah, I'd probably say about £40 I'm looking for them. On to the next pair. We have them in a box. By the way, I'm testing out the position of my camera here. I'd usually attach it to my hoodie, but it was like really drooping, so I decided to attach it to my hat because, well, I'm hoping you get to hear it. Anyway, we have a box here, which is like a Victoria box. I didn't buy a pair of Victoria, whatever the hell that means. Some people like to ship their trainers in boxes, just postage. Anyway, we got a really nice pair of trainers here, really, really nice. We've got some baby blue and white Jordan mids. So again, these are a UK size. These are a UK size 4, right? So UK size 4. 5 and above I list as a men's, because I feel like some men could be size 5. That is quite small for men's, but a size 4 I'll list for a women's. But because that's a very clean shoe, as you can see, not much creasing, very good condition. By the way, I would have literally paid less than £14 for these all in, like £10 probably or less with delivery. I'm not actually too hot on Jordan 1 mids pre-loved. I've only sold like 1 or 2 pairs. So I'm not entirely sure the pricing, but I know I'll probably get I'll probably list for about £30. and the lowest I'll take is 25. But again, still, if I'm picking these up for 14, I sell for, well, 30, let's say. I'm still doubling my money, but I'll do a little bit of research on those, and obviously I'll calculate the profits down below. But yeah, I saw these on the monitor the other day, and I was like, oh, I know Jordan 1 mids brand new sell for a lot, but obviously they're a size 4. Like, sizing does make a difference to price, like, because you got to think, right, normal shoes, for instance, like if you would go to Nike store and buy a size 9 pair of trainers, the exact same ones in a size 3 women's will be a lot cheaper, right? That's why it's annoying that I'm a 7, because I believe the women's goes up to a 6.5, which work out cheaper because like junior sizes, which, you know what I mean, it's a little bit frustrating. Next up, these packages are really irritating. I literally cannot stand it when people wrap a load of tape. Like, if you put this in a parcel bag, whoever shipped this, you put this in a parcel bag, you don't need to wrap it in tape as well. There's no need for that. Got a really good pair here. I can already feel what these are. We've got a pair of triple black Nike Air Max Plus TNs. Now, these are a size 7.5, so a good size. You'd look in, guaranteed, yeah, 50 quid for these. I'd probably list them for 60 and try them up because they are triple black and they're in very nice condition, as you can see. Like, not really well worn, very, very nice condition. Obviously, of course, they're real. As you can see in there, it's a real label, like 100% real. Like, you're getting £60 for these, and I can promise you now I paid less than 14 quid for these, right? A little bit of a scuff on the front, again, probably clean up nicely. I bought these for £14. If I'm selling for 60, that's more than quadruple my money. That's seriously... Whoever sells these shoes, like I actually get amazed that people list these for £10. Like, I'm under the impression some pairs of trainers is like someone's partner or their mum is just listing, like they're going to like clean up the house and saying, oh, should I chuck out some stuff without their son knowing, or their son might be like, oh yeah, just get rid of all my shoes, I don't really want any more. Obviously the price below will be how much I paid for these, and you're getting a good 50, like, I'll list for 60, really, I'm probably going to get 50 for these, but that's insane. Like, these are £185 retail, I believe. You're going to see below, like, the total profits amounts, you're going to see how much money I'm making just from my open. I'm literally opening money right now, basically. It's a free money glitch. You guys need to get involved. Like I said, if you want to get involved in this, comment resell, tell me your Instagram handle, and I'll send you a DM on how to get started. It's not a scam, it's all legit. You're literally witnessing the proof. So next up, we have a pair of like sort of grey, kind of purpley Nike Huaraches. Now, Nike Huaraches are a little bit slept on. Like, people don't realise that they've been around for like many, many years. Like, I'm talking, here we go, I found a problem. These will be going back. As you can see here, there's a rip. You do not want to be selling trainers with holes in. These, what I'll do now is obviously I'll go onto the VINTED report and say, shoes are damaged, massive rip, and then obviously then send a picture of the rip. So next up, we have a pair of, looks like sort of just standard Nike runner shoes. I don't actually know exactly what these are, but they're a size 8.5 Nike Flex. I guess, to be honest, they pretty much look brand new. I genuinely don't think they've been worn. Sometimes, do you know what I do sometimes, right? It might be a little bit cheeky, but if they look like they genuinely haven't been worn, like these genuinely have not been worn, I will list these as new without tags, because you know if a shoe's been worn, like the second you go outside in a pair of shoes, you know they've been worn. They legit haven't been worn, right? So I don't know exactly what shoes they are, but the fact they're in an 8.5 and they're new, I'm probably going to list these for about 35, depending on the shoe. Again, would have paid less than 14, sell for 30 to 35, doubling my money, guaranteed. Serious profit here, guys. Yeah, a lot of shoes you will have to clean, because some will have like the slightest bit of marks. It's always better just to get rid of the slight marks, because you're just going to sell it better. But yeah, it's so much better when you don't have to clean them. Like these Jordan 1s, right? So the bottom heel, yeah, is like slightly muddy. So you could get away with not cleaning them. But if I'm cleaning trainers anyway, I'll probably just give them a quick little wipe over, just to get rid of that mud to make them even better. Like, that slight bit of mud can make like a couple of £1 difference to the sell price. Now, next up, we have a pair of Air Max 95s. Now, again, these shoes are like £200 retail. These are a UK 6.5, but 6.5, you're still going to get away a decent amount of money, because it's basically a men's size. The only thing is with these shoes is two things. If you get like a white pair, sometimes they can get really bad yellowing on the heel. And secondly, there are a lot of fakes out there. But again, as you can see, 100% real label in there. I can see straight away, real. Again, 95 is very much like TNs. You could probably get push 70 quid for this pair, because they're very mint condition. Like, if they're £200 retail and someone can pay 70 quid for some ones that have barely been worn, again, would have paid £10 for these plus shipping. The next pair of shoes, we have some Nike Reacts in like a white sort of colourway with like some blue and green. Looks a bit like a Buzz Lightyear shoe. So they're a UK 4.5. So you're not going to get huge profits on these. I'd probably list these for 26 and then probably take lowest 22. But again, like, I probably paid no less than 14. If I sell for 22, I'm almost doubling my money. But you are going to get some trainers like that. As you can see, they're very good condition still. Hardly been worn. I believe the tick is meant to be that colour. But yeah, a very nice trainer. Size 4.5. I'll be listing that as a women's. You have to be careful with Reacts though, because they can rip sort of there. They haven't ripped these ones. These ones are actually really good condition, but sometimes they rip quite easily there. So you do have to be careful with the Lightyear shoes. Next up, we've got some Air Force 1s. Again, these are really good sellers if you buy some with minimal crease in. As you can see, these ones aren't really creased. They're actually in really good condition. I actually really like these pair. They're my size. These are Again, UK size 5, so sort of a small men's average girl shoe, I suppose. So like, I always list as a men's because I think men's shoes get a better algorithm, right? And when you're searching, unless you're searching men trainers, like if you just search Nike Air Force 1 size 5, it would come up with men's and women's. It wouldn't just come up with specific ones. So again, always list as a men's for the algorithm. Very nice pair of shoes. Air Force 1s in a size 5. Again, probably listing for 28, and then I'll probably take like 24 lowest. So again, doubling your money pretty much there and then. Again, these ones, like really good condition on top, bit dirty on the bottom, bit of scrub, bit of fairy liquid. That'll take no time at all to clean up. So we've got a pair of Nike Downshifters in a very, very, very bad condition, but only because they're really filthy. You see how dirty those are? The second you got some hot water, some fairy liquid, they're going to scrub up nicely and be pretty much mint condition. The good thing is about shoes like this is because they're like pretty much no rips, no like obvious signs of wear and tear, like scrub these up really nicely. Occasionally I do run some through the washing machine, but only if I scrubbed. A UK size 10 Downshifters second hand, you're probably getting 30 quid for these. Second to last pair, we have some big Nike Huaraches in like a navy blue size. Bloody hell, these are some boats, these. These got to be at least 11 or a 12. These are UK size 12. Big shoe. Size 12s can be quite good sellers. No, I don't know. I only know like one person pretty much has a size 12 foot. Because they're so big and an uncommon size, there's not a lot about. If you get a size 12 on Vinted, you'll get a lot of like interest because a lot of like the bigger size men's shoes, they can't find in the shops. Because obviously the most common size for men is like a 9, isn't it? And like 7, 8, 9 and 10 I think are like the most common. So something gets like a 12. But again, really nice condition. Probably getting 35 for these. I might even push 40 in a size 12 to be honest. So another pair of Downshifters in a black with like sort of a gold tip. Again, not the best condition, but they'll still clean up nice. And the fact they're in a size 9 is a good size. The fact these aren't in like a really good condition, I'll probably list for, even though they're a size 9, I think I would list for 30. But at any offers, I'll probably drop down to 25 and give a £5 off because they're still good shoes. Like they've still got a bit of like wear on the bottom and still could be cleaned up nicely. So you know, like I said, there's still profit in them. So there's nothing to complain about there. And that is it for the shoe opening. So now what I would do is get 2 bags, that bag that I've opened them in, and I'll put all the trainers that don't really need a clean. Like, to be honest, even like I said earlier, like it's always worth like wiping down shoes. But like for instance, these Air Max 95s, right? If you look, because they're already in a really good condition and there's no mud on the bottom, I wouldn't bother cleaning them, especially on like a night if I haven't got photos already. Like if I'd already got my whole night's worth of shoes ready to go, I'd probably give them a little bit of a wipe, but because like you're taking photos in the natural light and stuff, you're going to get away with them not being clean. So what I'll do is I'll put the ones that don't really need a clean in a bag to photograph, and then all the ones that are dirty, like these Downshifters, filthy, put in a bag, and I'll clean first thing in the morning. So obviously it's quite late right now, it's 5 o'clock, so it's actually dark, so I said natural lighting. I'm going to be using my ring light. But yeah, no, so I would obviously then go and get some photographs. These are actually really nice shoes, to be fair. What size are they? 6.5. Maybe squeeze into them, but yeah. So obviously then go take them upstairs and clean them. So yeah. That is the end of the video, guys. So that's some insight into what I buy. TNs, 95s, Air Force 1s, Downshifters, like anything Nike really. Like, there are some shoes, let me show you, that aren't going to sell that well. Like these ones, for instance, right? Again, you learn, but I bought these, some random little, like, Nike Dual Fusion shoes for, like, probably paid 15 quid for them. Realistically, they're in a small size, which is a size 5.5. You could probably get them brand new in the Nike outlet for like 20 quid. So not many people are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm only going to buy those on Vinted second hand for like 25 quid or whatever I've listed them for, when you can get them brand new. So you will learn that some shoes are terrible sellers, but anything Air Max, Air Force, number on the back you're selling, stuff like Nike Dual Fusions, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's heard of Air Force 1s, everyone's heard of 95s, everyone's heard of 97s, so they're going to sell, but they will eventually sell, but I probably won't get a lot of profit, maybe a couple of pounds, maybe a £5 profit. Like, there are some shoes that I've only got £6 profit, but it's all profit. Like, you buy something for £10, let's say, with the thing, so it was £7 listed with the fees, you pay £10, you sell it for 15, you then got 15 quid, right, and then you might buy a pair of shoes for £15 that are worth 50, bosh, sell it 50, you start off with 10, and you made 50 quid, even though you only made £6 profit on those shoes, you get what I'm saying? So you will always make profit no matter what. Anyway, that is the end of the video, guys. If you have enjoyed this, please give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next Sunday for the next video. Peace, and happy selling.